An excessive heat warning is in place through Wednesday, making a precarious situation for fires even more difficult for those who have to respond. The last thing anyone wants to do in this heat is fight a fire. As Nina Bupasavan reports, it's why Brooklyn Park firefighters have an important message for residents.
Droughts, heat waves, and fires are a growing concern all across the country, including right here in Brooklyn Park, where the city's fire chief says they're seeing a significant spike in fires this summer. From building fires to grass fires, the heat is on this summer, and it's keeping the Brooklyn Park Fire Department busier than ever. Compared to last year, at this same time, the numbers are much higher this year. This past 4th of July weekend was record-breaking, with 111 total fires within 3 days. Looking at the year overall, so far there have been 156 fires in the city. 35 of them have been building fires. 51 have been grass fires. Last year, there were a total of 122 fires, and among them were 21 building fires and 10 were grass fires. Keeping up with the calls has been taxing for the local fire department, and it's even harder with the dry conditions and popular use of illegal fireworks in the state. Chief John Cunningham says he wants the community to take fire prevention safety seriously, now more than ever.
The best fire is the one that never happens, right? So we totally want to prevent that fire from happening in the first place. Yes, we have crews standing by, we have all the equipment, we're ready to go. If you call 911, we will be there, but we really don't want to see anyone's house go up in flames or even their backyard go up. Everything is so dry right now. Please avoid, any type of firework, legal or illegal at this point. Just be very safe outside.
And with hotter and drier weather conditions still in the forecast, the fire chief says you can help by avoiding campfires and bonfires until the dry spell ends. In Brooklyn Park, I'm Nina Bupasavan, CCX News.
In Maple Grove, the City Council will vote on a proposal for a new church. Northwood Church is proposing to build on a rural site north of Highway 610 and west of the Elm Creek Park Reserve. The Northwood congregation currently rents space from the Maple Grove Community Center. In addition to the church, a 72-unit townhome development by Lennar is proposed next door. The City Council is expected to vote on both plans on Monday. The Summer Olympics includes new competitions, one of which is being followed closely by local teens. Skateboarding made its debut at the Tokyo Games. Reporter Sonia Goen shows us how the new Olympic sport is motivating youth in Golden Valley.
We've been around for going on 25 years.
Third Layer Skate Park in Golden Valley is a popular destination for skateboard thrill seekers.
It's a really challenging sport to learn how to do. Takes a lot of patience, got to be willing to fall down quite a bit.
Tuesday morning, young athletes of various ages and abilities participated at camp. More experienced skateboarders hit the Main Street course, twisting and flying from its edges.
It's been really fun doing all this cool stuff. There's just a lot of good people.
All right, you got it, Lyndon.
Many of the athletes are dreaming of gold after watching skateboarders from around the world compete at the Olympics.
Because I really like Team USA.
And the enthusiasm is more intense among young female skateboarders.
I'm excited to see women skateboarding, and I think it's really great that women are able to skateboard in the Olympics.
Good job.
13-year-old Lyndon Cooper says she likes this sport because it's challenging.
You have to go away from your boundaries that you normally would if you're going to get anywhere.
You got it.
The number of female skateboarders increased during the COVID shutdown last year, and the trend is continuing.
It's great to see. Yes, skateboarding's been around a long time. It's always primarily been marketed towards like adolescent males, a very male-dominated type of activity, but that is quickly changing.
The Golden Valley business hopes the love of the sport continues to grow both locally and internationally.
Now with skateboarding in the Olympics, things are just going to keep going higher and higher and just get better with it being a sport and being recognized worldwide.
Sonia Goins, CCX News.
A Brooklyn Park veteran who served in the Minnesota Army National Guard has found a niche in the food industry. In this week's edition of Takeout Tuesday, Delane Cleveland introduces us to G.I. Joe's food truck.
The setup process is always high speed, low drag.
Roughly 10 times a month,
A big truck painted olive drab green shows up at various spots around the Twin Cities to feed people some traditional summertime favorites.
Burgers, brats, and dogs, they are Americana.
This taste of Americana comes courtesy of Tom Heinrich, a Brooklyn Park veteran who served 22 years in the Army National Guard and decided to open G.I. Joe's food truck in 2017.
My dad was a restaurateur in Anoka back in the 50s and 60s, and so I kind of had that in my blood a little bit. And just decided to give this a shot.
The food truck comes decked out with action figures.
These are my G.I. Joes. This is Noah, and this is Tom.
Along with newspaper articles that shine a spotlight on those who have served.
It just fit in with my core values.
This week, G.I. Joe's food truck was parked outside a Brooklyn Park office complex.
G.I. Joe burger and chili jog.
Much to the delight of the people who work there.
I looked at their menu, ordered online, pretty easy, pretty convenient, and they text you when it's ready.
2 G.I. Joe burgers.
Anything that really supports our veterans is something that I would always support. And again, that's why we are such a great company here.
Heinrich says he gets several calls a day from people asking for G.I. Joe's food truck to show up at their office or event. Not bad for someone who claims to have no culinary background.
It's just been amazing. The business just comes, and people who want great food give me a call, and there I am, if my schedule's open.
With the menu consisting of items that people traditionally associate with backyard barbecues, it's hard to go wrong.
Everybody loves a burger.
In Brooklyn Park, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.